Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Saturday the 11th, and today was a gorgeous day weather-wise. Got up this morning, got a couple of things done, decided to go out and get my run done early. We had plans for the rest of the day, so I got the run in, came back, decided to vacuum out the car because got to be done every once in a while. And I had Richard was going to be going with us in the car today, so I want to make sure I get the rest of the dog hair out of there best I can without going crazy, of course. But got it all vacuumed out and that. Also decided to power wash it off. I got the power washer now, so that was super simple. Got it cleaned up a little bit. I got in here, took care of a few more things, got my shower, got ready to go, and then got a call saying Richard was already up at Walmart waiting for us because apparently he sprung his clock forward already. So it was one of those things where, yeah, it was what it was. So it was rather interesting. He's like, I'm already here because I set my clock a day early. So we kind of laughed about that and had a good time. But went ahead, we got around, headed up there a little bit early, met him at Walmart. When I pulled in Walmart, there was this crazy giant Class A motorhome pulling a wicked car trailer that holds two motorcycles in the front, the car in the back, and it has a lift that has a pontoon boat on top of that, which is just wicked cool. Like, it was so cool to have. So when you want to put your boat in the water, I guess you have to unload the car at least, and maybe the motorcycles too. Back your trailer down into the ramp, unload your boat, and then pull back out. Which I don't know. I've never really seen boat like a double hauler like that, hauling a boat and a car and two motorcycles. So it's pretty cool. When we got back, we actually saw they had a couple like adventure bikes. Like, I think the one was an XR 650, the other one I think was a BMW like basically trial, like a crossover between a street bike and a dirt bike, which they call adventure bikes. So definitely super cool about that. That was just a cool look. I don't know, there was a Mercedes SUV parked behind it. I'm not sure if that was actually theirs or not, so it's hard telling. But we headed over to Petty's Meats over there on in Longwood, and they had like an open house type festival there. We headed over kind of mostly because Jimmy was promoting it. They had tons of samples. They were getting out lots of beer and wine. Oh my God, tons of wine everywhere. We didn't sample any wine. I don't like the taste of any wine I've ever had in the past, and Karen chose not to today for whatever reason. So we ran around, got a handful of samples, tried rattlesnake rabbit sausage, which is the number one seller. I ate camel meat, which was pretty cool. Lots of different cheeses, lots of different sausages, lots of different hanger steak. There was some prime rib. There was all kinds of different cool stuff they were cooking up and showing off their meats and that. Had a great time. Absolutely had a great time. I don't know if I technically could call back. It's one of my 52 places I'm eating. I think I did say restaurants. I think I said 52 restaurants in a year, so that one would not count. But we left there, headed on over to Barbara's, and it was her birthday technically tomorrow, but we got together today. Hung around there for a while. Craig showed up. Just chilled out the house for a bit, headed up to a place called Two J's, and it's like a Jewish deli, and they've got tons and tons of food. Oh my God, they got so many different choices, which sometimes scares me. It's a place that does like Cheesecake Factory. You got 1,700 things on your menu. You probably don't do any of them amazing. So Karen and I ended up sharing a sandwich and fries and coleslaw, and it was good. It was real good. It was a pastrami burger, and by the time we were done, I was stuffed. Both of us were stuffed, actually. We had a bunch of other foods. There was a bunch of fish and different things that were made, and then we ended up with onion rings and potato pancakes as like appetizers, and they were good. It was surprisingly good. And then the bread also. The bread was not great. It was not as good as some, but it was a decent enough bread. Had a great meal. Just absolutely had fun. Craig spilled his drink. Yeah, it happens. And dumped like half a glass all over the table and was able to save it with napkins. So did not make a mess, thank goodness. But he dumped it right towards Karen. I was like, oh, crap. And luckily did not make it across the table. So went ahead from there. I left the restaurant a couple minutes early as they were going to go buy some pastries and stuff on the deli counter on the way out. Bakery counter, I guess they're kind of right there side by side. And I headed down to a little place called Rockler Tools, and it's the same little strip mall where I had won my Phillips File poker tournament contest there at one of the remotes, and that was the PCS, and then the Rockler and the restaurants at the far end of it. So I ended up going down to Rockler for a few minutes, walking around there as they were getting Wes back in the car and that kind of thing. And then went over, said our goodbyes and stuff, and we headed home. And basically had Richard with us, brought him back, dropped him off at Walmart. We went in to go do our shopping. Had a great time there. The RV and the car ramp trailer was still there with the boat on top. and we went ahead and basically got our groceries done. Came home, chilled out a little bit, had a good time. Just I was exhausted, like so tired. No, I'm yawning right now, but yeah, just I felt like I don't know, I was just exhausted. It was one of those days where we did a lot but didn't really move much. Like there was no activity keep me moving and keep me motivated to keep going. So that was kind of a I guess taxing day on my body when I'm up and walking around or at like theme park, or if I'm just even walking around out in a park somewhere, I can stay awake and stay a lot more energetic all day. So got here, ended up watching like 2 episodes of That Is Us. Karen's in love with that show, absolutely loving that show. So watched that a little bit, and then basically headed off to bed. So that was pretty much our whole day. Oh, yeah. Excuse me again. So, yep, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.